Hi guys, it's Sean from Gaslec. I'm just doing a series of videos on breaking down this Worcester Greenstar boiler. So check out our other videos for the other parts that I've already taken out of this boiler so far. But I really wanted to show you a bit of an insight into how these boilers work. Most boilers work on a very similar principle, and this being the Worcester Greenstar, probably the most popular boiler that's actually installed in Britain's homes. This is the combination version, combination boiler, not the heat only, so we'll go through other bits and pieces. The other one we did was the plate heat exchanger, which obviously you wouldn't get that on a heat only, but I want to try and take out the heat exchanger. Now when the things are on the wall, they're a bit more stable. So obviously this is just on a little bench at the minute by the van outside, so I'm going to give it a go. It might not work out that way, so here goes. We don't do a lot of these because, generally speaking, with the cost of the heat exchangers, once they're gone and you've got a failed heat exchanger, you usually get to that point. If it's that old, then most people actually at that point will just go cut their losses on it. The heat exchanger's gone, then you've got all the other bits and pieces that are very common on these boilers to go as well. Yeah, normally at that point they normally sort of just tap out financially with it. But we have changed a few. So you take off that bottom screw at the bottom there, you leave the flow pipe connected, and then try to find a bit of a wedge. I couldn't find one. And then the whole thing's on a wobble in it. And then we just, hey, we lift it out. That actually went a lot easier than I thought actually. And then this then is the heat exchanger. As it all comes out. So the earlier videos we did obviously all the burner and stuff as it's come out, and then that's the inside of the heat exchanger. Obviously it's quite a important part to the boiler. Probably one of the most expensive parts other than the PCB really. So, and then from the bottom of here we can see that was the little nut I took off, and then that's the return pipe that comes up from the pump, comes up to the bottom through here, and then goes round and round and round the heat exchanger. So this is then the flue part that comes up, then to come out the top of the boiler, which I took off earlier on. There's a flue stack just there, so the flue's getting too hot. In other words, too much of the heat's coming through the heat exchanger to come up through the flue. Obviously all the flue parts are plastic, even this bottom piece here as well. So if that then starts becoming an issue, the flue stack will lock out and kill the boiler, and it'll turn the gas valve off. As you can see, it's got some rippling, so not the worst I've seen. And this is then just that ripple, because it's like a thin sort of band of water that goes round in like a spiral, and you can see those little spiral lines as it comes out the flow pipe at the top there. I couldn't actually get that off, it was so tight, and I'm just snapping it off. The whole thing's going in the bin anyway. So so that is the kebab heat exchanger on the Worcester Greenstar. Hope you liked the video. Take care. Bye.